The homepage is not a signboard, it's a battleground. It's the place where you have exactly 5 seconds to make a visitor stop or lose them forever. The question is no longer, do you need to optimize your homepage? But rather, how much money are you losing every day because of an average homepage? Worse, you don't even realize you're losing because no one is telling you. Don't let a nice-looking design kill your revenue. In an era where data dominates emotion, the winner is the one who designs their homepage like a psychological trap, not a pretty poster. So how do you turn a homepage into a notorious conversion machine? Let's dissect every tactic, every touch point, every pixel with purpose. Part 1. Strategic thinking in homepage design. The homepage is not just a storefront, it determines the survival of an online business. It's the first place a customer visits and could be the last if you fail to keep them there. Strategic thinking in homepage design doesn't ask, what do I want to say, but what does the customer need to act? An effective homepage is a directional machine that guides behavior and urges immediate action. Imagine walking into a shopping mall. The main entrance must be attractive enough to make you stay. A strong homepage must do the same. Clearly communicate value, highlight differentiation, and invite action. Every section must serve a strategic function to retain, guide, and convert. There's no room for excess information. Modern design thinking centers on user behavior, not company ego. It's time to eliminate the mindset that the homepage is for showcasing everything. Users don't care who you are until they know what problem you solve. Rewrite the narrative. From we offer to you'll get. The homepage must be a living sales pitch, packed with powerful calls to action. It's not just the beginning of a journey, it's the first moment of transformation. The right design is the birthplace of revenue. Part 2. Product model classification and matching homepage layout. Every business has its unique product structure, and the homepage must reflect that accurately. If you sell multiple equally important products or services, your homepage must direct users to the right segment. No ambiguity, no guessing. A clear layout with strong directional buttons helps visitors choose their path naturally. Customers want control and options. Give them both. For models with a dominant flagship product, the homepage must act like a landing page. If 80% of revenue comes from one service, let it take up 80% of the page. Don't let supporting content distract. Visitors should see the core offering instantly. Homepages don't need to be fair, they need to be effective. Shape customer perception. This is the expert. This is the best solution. If you have one main product but want to boost recognition for others, use a tiered layout. Highlight the star at the top and subtly introduce other options below. This offers clear direction while still allowing discovery. Smart design makes users feel both guided and invited to explore. The balance between structure and openness is key. Effective design isn't abstract art, it's action-driven behavior. Top-performing websites don't overload, they curate. Put yourself in a first-time user's shoes. What makes you stay? What makes you click? That's your design compass. Your homepage doesn't need to be pretty, it needs to convert. Part 3. Hero section. When a user lands on your site, their mindset is at a crossroads: explore or exit. The hero section, the top banner, is the gatekeeper of this experience. A strong headline, striking visuals, and a clear message can instantly say, you're in the right place. In the first 3 seconds, you either connect or lose them for good. Don't waste golden seconds on cliches. Use simple, clear, but inspiring language. Don't say we offer multi-platform optimization solutions. Say triple your online orders in 30 days. Be specific. Specificity builds trust. Visuals must align directly with the core value you promise. If you promise convenience, don't show luxury offices. Show swift, effective action. Emotional consistency is everything. Avoid overusing carousels. They distract users. Research shows only the first slide gets real attention. Focus on one sharp message, one compelling image, and one standout CTA. Don't let your most valuable content be skipped like a TV commercial. Strong design says clearly, here's what you need and how to get it. If you had just 5 seconds to speak to a potential customer in real life, what would you say? That's the hero section's role online. It must scream action, solution, and urgency. Use high contrast colors, concise headlines, and ensure your message displays well on all devices. Don't let a faded line of text lose you a conversion. This is where you go all in. Part 4. Benefits versus features. The art of emotional appeal. In consumer behavior, emotion precedes logic. People decide to buy because they feel understood, then rationalize the choice. That's why your messaging must start with benefits, not features. Customers care about how their life changes with you, not what tech you use. An emotional sentence drives more action than any spec sheet. Suppose you're designing for a task management software. If you only say automatic reminders, team permissions, users will scroll past. But say, get things done on time without remembering, and you strike a nerve. That's the difference between sales copy and genuine connection. Each benefit should point to a positive transformation customers crave. Present benefits in a 3-column layout. Attractive icons, short headings, and persuasive descriptions. Don't overcomplicate. Everything must be scannable at a glance. Each column is a concise message that emphasizes what the customer gains. With just seconds per section, visual clarity and brevity are crucial. Design is the art of guiding the eye and emotion. Benefits aren't just about outcomes, they're about the feeling of achievement. If you say, save 10 hours per week, don't stop there. Paint the scene. Sipping morning coffee without pressure. A top-tier homepage doesn't sell a product, it sells a better future. That's why you must dig deep into the emotions behind every buying behavior. In the end, emotion drives transformation. Part 5. Features. Rationalizing the choice. Once the customer is emotionally convinced, they'll want logical reasons to confirm their choice. That's where features come in. But don't present them like a spec sheet. Frame the privileges the customer receives. This smooths the rational shift without sounding dry. Avoid jargon. Customers need clarity, not complexity. A list of 6 to 10 bullet points is ideal. Each line should be a logical trigger, clear, concise, and practical. Don't pad the list with fluff. It erodes trust. Imagine the customer reviewing before committing. You must give them just enough to nod in agreement. These features solidify the emotional decision. This section should follow the benefits to maintain behavioral flow. Stir emotion first, then back it with reason. Use clean formatting with bullet icons or simple graphics. Avoid long paragraphs. No one reads walls of text when deciding. Each feature must answer, does this make the customer's life easier, safer, or more efficient? If not, leave it out. Part 6. Social proof. The key to building trust. Nothing is more powerful than seeing others act and feel satisfied. That's why social proof remains the most effective conversion tool. In a world of ads, consumers trust real customer voices more than brand claims. A heartfelt review from a past buyer softens even the toughest skeptic. Treat this as a core part of the experience, not an afterthought. Use real customer photos, faces, names, titles if possible. A friendly face builds trust far more than a polished anonymous quote. If possible, gather video testimonials. Real voices, honest eyes, and natural tones strike deep emotional chords. These are living proof of your promises. Nothing is more convincing than someone else's success. You can also integrate real-time community signals, like person A just booked a demo 3 minutes ago. This triggers herd psychology. Viewers feel they're not alone. These confirmation systems subtly push action and significantly increase conversion. When customers see others acting, hesitation fades. Collective trust is the bridge to decisive action. Don't overload with praise. Select 3 to 5 outstanding reviews. Weave them into key points of the page, especially after CTAs or core values. Each testimonial should target a specific pain point your product solves, creating instant connection. Lightly edit for clarity and aesthetic alignment, but keep the customer's authentic tone. Social proof is the mirror showing future success to new visitors. Part 7. Primary and secondary CTAs, behavioral influence techniques. A homepage is incomplete without a strong call to action. This is where you not only invite, but guide customers forward. The primary CTA must shine like a beacon, prominent, unmistakable, and foolproof. Place it at the top, between content blocks, and at the bottom. When a customer is ready to act, you must be ready with one option. Click and begin. Avoid vague phrases like learn more or see details. Write CTAs like you're speaking directly. Get your quote in 1 minute. Book a free consultation today. Button color should stand out clearly from other page colors. Customers must instantly understand where the CTA leads and what benefit awaits. A vague action is an ignored action. Alongside the main CTA, build secondary CTAs for visitors not yet ready to commit. They may not trust yet, but they're curious. Secondary CTAs nurture trust, collecting emails through free value like documents, guides, or mini courses. Keep forms light, visuals engaging, and value promises clear. Building the relationship first lets you retain otherwise lost visitors. A pro technique is the exit intent pop-up. When the browser detects the cursor heading to close the tab, show one last offer. Not ready yet? Grab a free guide before you go. This turns losses into wins, retaining potential leads with finesse. Keep the pop-up simple, clear, and respectful. It's not coercion. It's a reminder that options remain. Part 8. Interface design. Blending art and strategy. Design isn't just a pretty shell. It's the strategic engine shaping speed, emotion, and behavior. A clear, readable layout evokes professionalism and trust at first glance. Use large, sharp, emotionally resonant visuals. When customers feel welcomed, they stay longer. Color choices should support the brand message, not distract. Design must never block action. It must invite it. A widely overlooked element is white space. Empty space isn't waste, it's the breathing room of experience. Crowded content overwhelms, driving readers away. White space emphasizes key messages, highlights CTAs, and guides the eye. Cut excess text or images if needed to preserve a lean experience. In an information-overloaded world, simplicity is sophistication. Visual cues like icons, bullet points, and clear headlines guide reading psychology. Users don't read, they scan. Designed for busy people, each section needs a bold heading, scannable content, and consistent formatting. Use legible font sizes, strong background text contrast, and guarantee flawless mobile responsiveness. Smooth experience is what retains users. Finally, images must carry strategic depth. Avoid generic stock photos. Choose ones that convey emotion and narrative. A smile of project completion, confident eyes after a consult, a firm handshake between partners. These moments say, "I want that." Design is the bridge between what you offer and what the user feels. Build that bridge well, and customers will cross. Conclusion. The homepage is no longer just an introduction. It's a battlefield where you must win in the first 5 seconds or lose completely. Some say, just keep the design simple. But simplicity doesn't mean lack of strategy. A top-tier homepage is a manifesto. You understand the customer, you guide them, and you make them act. Now, don't let a good enough feel kill your conversion potential. Some argue content matters more than design. Let data answer that. This game isn't for the slow. Either you optimize now, or you're replaced. The choice is yours. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.